The question is, if I continue to eat meat or flesh food, would I be going to heaven?
All right, it's a good question. If I eat meat, will I be going to heaven? Again, that's a decision that only God can make. And I also add to that, if you go contrary to your conviction, then you get into trouble with God. There are some people who eat meat and they are not bothered at all because the truth about the diet has not yet reached their hearts, but they are faithful to God in everything else. God convicts people at different times. Ellen White finally gave up meat in the late 1890s, I believe it was. She finally gave it up completely in the late 1890s. She was God's prophet from 1844. That's when the full conviction finally hit her. Now, someone could have gone to her and said, well, you shouldn't be eating meat, because she got the health message, I believe, in 1863 or 1858. Wonder. Decades before, she finally gave it up completely. And so there is a degree to which we allow people to work with God. But God's recommendation is to avoid meat as much as we can. Completely, if possible. Now, you go to some country, let's say New Guinea somewhere, and people live in the countryside, all they know is fish. And you go and you tell them, stop eating fish. You may do more harm than good. That's all they know. And the servant of the Lord tells us, when doing evangelism, as much as possible, try not to disrupt people's culture. Are you following me? And so while the ideal diet is a plant-based diet, there are some, for whatever circumstances they have, may have to eat whether fish or something else. But the ideal is a meatless diet. But I cannot say if you eat meat, you'll go to hell. But I will say if you disobey God, you'll be lost. If you disobey God, you'll be lost. If you're convicted and you keep doing it, you endanger your soul.